Hi, Rob Pratte here tonight, Brixton Brewing, and yes, powered by Ed Shewalk, ladies and gentlemen, Shewalk Distributing. Something is about to unfold here in the lower level along Brighton Avenue that I know you're going to be a part of because it's a great local name, Nick Kluka, and Frankie's going to fill you in on that, and then we're going to cry you some blues. Go ahead, Frankie.
Well, we're sitting down in the underground, as we call it, of Hollywood Gardens, and of course under the gardens you would have some fertile soil and some roots. So what'll be coming in the next few weeks will be Roots Rochester, which is Nick Kluka's bar that will be opening up down here. And it's going to have some music, it's going to have some food, some fun, drinks, all in beautiful downtown Rochester, Brighton Avenue, 169. So come on over. We got a few people here. We're going to have a good time right now as well. So
he's so good. He's so good, and he's just so happy all the time, and that's why I love being around him. Better than taking a pill, folks. It just makes you feel happy. All right, here he is, Billy the Kid Evanotsko, and Dave Buffalini, who does a whole lot of things. Many years with that great brand, now American Airlines, used to be U.S. Airways. Some 15,000 of those folks actually worked in and around this area, and many of them still do. I'm a big fan of them, as I am him. Hopewell graduate. We're going to tell you about what he is doing with some of the greatest guitarists this area has ever seen at Hopewell, the auditorium on May 20th. But David, also the president of the school board, and I want to begin by giving a little salute to my friend Vic Pasquarelli and his late mom and dad. His dad was the band director in Hopewell, and Vic is an incredible ear for music. He does Jamboree in the Hills, and he's obviously the chief engineer at CBS Radio World Headquarters in Greentree. But talk about his father and what he used to do in the way of repairing instruments and paying it forward, and thus he is going to get some much-deserved respect. Go ahead, David.
Vic Pasquarelli Sr. was a great man. I was honored to have him as my band director and mentor. We were very good friends. In fact, when he passed away, I was asked to be a pallbearer at his funeral, and I performed taps because he was a veteran at his funeral as well as great man. Vic touched a lot of people, and as Rob said, he repaired instruments and gave instruments to children that couldn't afford to buy or rent them, and left a great legacy, and we're continuing that at Hopewell.
You know, in the over 10,000 of these videos that I've done in the last 5 years, free videos I might add, although I'm going to get something to drink before I leave here, I hope. I swear, it's always in Italian. I don't think there's ever been one time I've ever done a video without an Italian. You got the Eli family, the Evanotsko and Buffalini, and Pasquarelli. Kumba to the band. All right, now listen. I want to talk about what you're doing and what you have been doing. Listen, this guy, and you heard Scott Tatey talking about him earlier today, third in the world as far as a wonderful blues competition years ago, kind of like the catalyst of his career, actually broke a little bread with the great B.B. King, and, you know, recently with Chuck Berry passing away, and of course Chess Records and Muddy Waters, Hoochie Coochie Man, you remember that song, does a great version of that. Obviously a lot of folks thinking about music in the last couple of days and guitars, and what they're going to be doing on May 20th, it all kind of fits, so give us the details.
Well, here's what it is. I got cast to play Stevie Ray Vaughan for the Ghost of the Blues.
Right.
And that show was taking me. I'm going to be in Florida next week. And David read, there was an article that Scott put out. It's a great article. Scott really makes me look good. Thank you, Scott.
He's good.
And David called me and he's like, you got to do this show at Hopewell. And I'm like, yeah, man, let's do it. You know, because I'm an alumni. I'm from there.
Right.
And I started thinking about it. You know, it'd be really great to get all my heroes and all the guys I came up playing with, you know, from this area, all on stage at one time. Because when they did the original tribute with Buddy Guy and Bonnie Raitt and Jimmy Vaughan and Eric Clapton, you know, that's what they did. They came out and they did all Stevie's tunes. So I called them back and I'm like, I got a better idea. I want to call it Billy the Kid's Beaver Valley Blues Kings. And we got a great lineup of guitar players, as far as I'm concerned, the best in this area. And that would be David Granati,
The best.
Bobby Eaton, Dan Boobin, John Valacorsa, and myself. And then the house band to be backing everybody is all Beaver County related players too. Mr. Andy Taravello on the drums, John Bartholomew on the bass, Hermie Granati on piano, and Tim Maven on keys, and on the Hammond organ. So it's a chance to get everybody on stage at one time that you've never seen happen, other than maybe hanging out here and there at a jam session, but all working together for one show. And the theme is a tribute to Stevie Ray Vaughan. So we're all going to do Stevie's music.
Don't forget the horn
And
section.
I was getting to it. But last but not least, I can't forget the brass on top, the shiny stuff. We got the horns. We're gonna have David Buffalini and Jeff Davis and John Falk. correct?
Yep.
And it's not gonna. It's gonna be a show that's not to be missed. I mean, this has never happened in this area, and I'm very glad to be a part of it. And I want to thank Dave for suggesting that we do it. And I can't wait to do this.
How are they going to get tickets?
We're going to be printing tickets soon. This all happened really fast, so I'm going to be getting tickets printed soon, and we'll be advertising on how you can get tickets.
This is another reason why I love Frank Eli, because he loves all types of music and he still collects vinyl. Talk to me about some of your favorite guitar players, and I got my little list here. Go ahead.
Well, actually, I've just been rediscovering one of my favorites with my vinyl collection, where things that weren't really open to me have come back as I'm searching for vinyl. But Richard Thompson, who was originally with Fairport Convention, and with Linda, his wife, Thompson. Phenomenal guitarist. Been rediscovering some of his stuff earlier in his career, and wonderful. But as far as other guitarists, always was a big Bonnie Raitt fan. Everything prior to her today is wonderful. I love all her early stuff, and just loose and greasy back in the day. I loved it.
All right, listen, I'm going to go. Where's Doc Zambelli when you need him? Is he around? I can't see any of this, folks. He's up the street, I think. Anyway, number 10, here's who I got. Dimebag Darrell from Pantera. Okay, that's Darrell Abbott. Yes. Number 9, Angus Young, AC/DC. Number 8, Kurt Hammett, Metallica. Did you see Metallica Moth to Flame with Lady Gaga on the Grammys?
Oh, I saw it.
My goodness gracious, that was great.
Yeah.
She is an amazing entertainer. She's easy to look at too. Now, also, I have got, and Metallica, James Hetfield, love them forever. David Gilmour, Pink Floyd, Stevie Ray Vaughan in at number 6. You might argue that. Eric Clapton could easily be all the way at the top of the list. Slash, Guns N' Roses, Eddie Van Halen. David Granati will tell you all about that. Jimmy Page, of course, Led Zeppelin, and at number 1, Jimi Hendrix. Is Hendrix still the one that everybody wants to be?
Hendrix was the pioneer. He was the first.
My man, Billy
But
the Kid.
he was the first to mainstream. If you take it back further, before him, Buddy Guy was using a lawn distortion way before him. You go even further than that, check out Magic Sam. My list is slightly different.
Go ahead.
Okay. Not in any order, just the best guitar players I've ever got to hear and be around. I mean, obviously, Johnny Winter's on the list.
Oh yeah, Johnny Winter.
Johnny Winter was just. But okay, Jimi Hendrix, Stevie Ray, Eric Clapton, Johnny Winter. What do you think? Mick Taylor, because I love the Stones.
Yeah.
Chuck Berry, because he was also a pioneer.
Real quick, let me stop you there, because recently passed.
Yeah.
A lot of people said more showman, he was a good guitar, he had the same licks. I don't know anything about music other than what I liked, but that music made me move. He was a good guitarist, wasn't he?
He was an innovative guitar player, and he was actually the one that when they came to chess, a lot of people thought he was white. He was he was more like a country style player.
Right.
Here's what they call country. You know what I mean? But he come into the chess, and they put mix that blues in there. They said country and blues had a baby and named it rock and roll, and his name was Chuck Berry.
Excellent, excellent. Again, David, tell them about the show, and let me know when we get to about 12 minutes on that tape there, because I don't want to get cut off in mid-sentence, because I want to make sure I give all these guys some love and remind everybody again about what's happening May 20th. But again, talk about it, Dave, real quick.
Sure. Show's going to start at 7 o'clock. It's going to be at the Hopewell High School Auditorium, newly renovated, I may add, Hopewell High School Auditorium. So it's going to be probably running about 2 hours. We're looking at about 2 hours. We'll have a short intermission. After about the third guitar player, we're going to have an intermission. We anticipate a grand finale, if you will. Everybody getting on stage together. And as we said earlier, it's a can't miss show. You got to see it. So we will be advertising when the tickets will be sold. And price of admission is only $10. And I may add, after we pay everybody that's going to play and the sound man, all the proceeds are going to benefit the Hopewell Band in honor of Vic Pasquarelli. We're going to buy instruments and donate them to the school. So
great
stuff.
cause.
Yes.
And just answer me one thing. I love the American Italian Club. In fact, if I ever get rich, I'm going to rent it out for the night and have all these people cook pasta and just have him play. Not let any of you in. I'm just going to hang out all night. But Dan Corsai, who's a good friend, you probably know Dan.
I know Dan real well.
And he was showing all these pictures on Facebook about him with the San Rocco Festival, Lisa Morrison, and all those good folks. What in the heck kind of instrument was he playing? I didn't even know he did play an instrument.
Danny plays tuba.
Is that what that was?
Yeah.
It was a very small version though, because he'd have never made it up the hill after that.
Right. It was like a concert tuba.
Sanctuary.
And he had a strap around his back to hold. You know,
My man, Danny Corsai. All right,
great musician.
what do you think about a place like this? And hopefully, I'm a night owl, folks. If my feet would fit on a limb, that's where I would be. I can crank it all day, but I like that midnight to 3, midnight to 2, always have. This could be a great place for all of these live bands and artists to kind of gather after they've done their show and roll into this place. I'm really excited about what you and Nick Kluke are going to do here on Brighton Avenue, Frankie.
That is one of the things that he and I talked about was demographics weren't really being met in this town, and one of them being industry type people who are out working these jobs and things that we do, playing music, and are looking for someplace to go and to have options. And I always like to say it's nice to have options.
Yes.
And so that's one thing we talked about, and then also just a more energetic food scene. He's talking about food trucks, which he's going to have. Which we've got our menu upstairs, so it has a little bit more dynamicism to the main street. So so that's it's just trying to provide things here so people don't need to go to Pittsburgh all the time to get a variety of experiences and choices.
Plus, I can walk just across the 9th Street Bridge and be home, and that's what I really like. And you know what? Rochester really is on the move, as a lot of this region is. A lot of people moving back into the city limits or town limits, whether it be Beaver Falls here, whatever. Great place to just walk over and get something to eat upstairs. And of course, you know what? You want to listen to some music, you want to drink something good, you come on down here when this place gets open. Stevie Ray Vaughan, obviously, Austin, Texas, jumps out, Double Trouble band, boom, and then all of a sudden David Bowie goes, I like what he does, let's dance, he plays that, and then he gets killed tragically in a helicopter crash, and he's really, his mentor is his brother Jimmy. So if you can, let's wrap it up on Stevie Ray Vaughan and what has continued to make his name and his mark so prevalent years after his death.
Well, it's relevant because his music was real. It was real, and nobody can. I don't think I ever met any guitar player, any legit guitar player, that could ever say that Stevie Ray Vaughan wasn't a master. Mm-hmm. Whether you like blues or not, his influence has been met. Every kid with a Stratocaster. I mean, I wouldn't say he surpassed Jimmy in that way, but I think that he relit the candle and kept, and pretty much carried it on his back in the 80s and brought blues into the 90s. I mean, because blues has been like on life support for years, but Stevie kind of injected that in the 80s and kept it alive. And today, there's a lot of cats out there with Stratocasters, trying to be Stevie Ray Vaughan. I think everyone should try to be themselves. If you're going to play some Stevie stuff, it's cool to have that influence. But I think that he definitely left an impact. He definitely did on me.
May 20th. Tell them again, David, what it's all about. Then we'll say goodnight. Go ahead.
May 20th, Hopewell High School Auditorium. Please join us. It'll be a great show. One for the ages, I guarantee you. Thank you again.
Folks, you got to come over here. Brixton Brewing, of course, Hollywood Gardens, and what they're going to be doing on, is it Rochester Roots? Or Roots or Rochester?
I don't think we exactly know. It's going to be some combination of there.
How much longer? How much longer? Yeah, how much longer before it opens up? Go ahead.
As of right now, I think the tentative date is early May.
Folks, if you've done 15,000 videos in the last week, you'd be tired too, okay? So, okay, folks. Good night. We love you.
Love